So yeah, I exploded I exploded my own recording in my own way. In my own way recording, I did a digital thing. Don't hurt me, robots, as we get random item stats. It also occurred to me that I also have to add in 1+ more mystery than I thought, at least for, yeah, 1+ more mystery, because it's possible for a custom mystery to share the same mystery space as another. So that means, yeah, I need 4 mysteries in total if I want to cover the 3 custom mystery randomization. We got 2 this time, so for timestamp's sake, as we get into Aaron Amnesiac once more, if you noticed here, I just decided to give an item. The success, quote unquote, there would grant us this character's normal weapon. Otherwise, the butterfly knife is the other side, which, I mean, maybe worse, but essentially I wanted this character to still keep one of their weapons, or keep a weapon, so I just figured we'd throw that in. Otherwise, off we go. So, yeah, so we're gonna make sure we have battlefields, because I did a thing if Future Journey doesn't already didn't already change the thumbnail. Otherwise, we also have piano, but this time ramen sailors and metamorphosis. Okay, then we'll take piano second. We'll do battlefields first, just so I get this out of the way. Again, battlefields is just my kind of placeholder template, work with stuff mystery, while I basically test things out while I am making a mystery for a custom character. It's one I played before. Yeah, all I need to say. That wouldn't have granted us anything, so off we go. But we also should have used the lost wallet. And yeah, off we go. But yeah, more importantly, as we get to the custom event here, so I, for some reason, also made a minor error in my lost recording, that having 4 or more options was the perm thing. No, you can actually do up to 4 options in Vanilla World of Horror. What actually happens, though, so if I click force your way here, I think it's less text space, if I recall. This looks like less text space, but maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm going crazy. It removed the chat. I'm going crazy. I've not worked with 5+ choices, by the way, although we do lose 5 reason, 5 stamina, 5 doom, so it's really not great number wise, but it still lowers doom, so if I have the stamina and reason to spare, that's the main point. But what I want to say, and so we're going to do it again just to show, but I want to pick a different option, so just to make sure that it works. So we gain 5 doom, but then heal 2 stamina, which I really shouldn't have done, because I just lost 5 stamina and 5 reason, and only decreased doom by 3. But just testing out the ways that I can make 5+ more choices work. I didn't want to go the full 8, not just because I didn't have time, but also because just wanted to work with the numbers in between, just to see what the, again, the UI basically looks like. So, I think I added 1 more investigation to kind of make that mystery more standard, but otherwise, probably going to make that a 7 investigation mystery. While I work on basically the graphic. Really, it's the graphics or images or whatever you want to say. Images, really. I'm losing my mind at the moment, but also that's right, we're on Amnesiac, so we are not gonna be able to level up for a moment, but we'll do our best. Maybe Aaron gives us something good. We get a free cast of Unearthly Suture. That we do want to get rid of Mangled Hand. Is this gonna be really free? It is, I think. So let's get rid of that. Broken Nose is not going to help, because I might want to rest, but there's not much I can do about that at this point. So, off we go. But yeah, basically making graphics are one of the main sources of me taking a long time with anything, really. Especially, even if it's funny enough, even if it is writing, because I do try to do some writing on the side. However, that has taken a back burner because I am juggling so many things and I have so much on my plate. So, not that that's an excuse. Everyone is trying to work through life, but as we roll a 1 there... Oh, we have 1 strength, by the way. Yeah. All strong weapon attacks are slower. Help! I basically just want to take things to throw, so we're just going to eat the Taiyaki. Take 2 stamina damage, but that's going to... This could save us minimum 2 stamina or 2 reason, but more likely 2 all. If you can defeat an enemy quicker, that's your advice for the day. If throwing something makes an encounter 1 turn quicker, and you're saving, well, really, if you're saving at least 2 all, then you've definitely done your worth. Now we also want to take the baseball out, so let's store the handcuffs, because that'll do nothing to help us in this boss fight. And at the same time, yeah, we're not going to be able to brace into anything significant, so here's hoping the game doesn't bug out. If it does, we'll do another run, but if it doesn't, let's just throw out attacks and see how many we hit. Okay, that's a start, but I'm pretty sure we need to deal more damage. So, I mean, I could gamble again. That would be interesting. Because this would one-shot things. Do I want to play it safe? Because I don't believe in my ability to throw 2 items at once. So we're going to throw the army knife. And then we option select the empty bottle, unless this is not enough damage. Okay, good. It would have been enough damage, I'm pretty sure. Throwing the Stalker's Mask would have done 2. Probably could have done that to be safe, but it's fine. Because this also gives us stamina damage, so I would rather have not thrown the empty bottle if possible, but obviously if I lose the run, you don't want to do that either. So into piano we go. Yeah. Knowledge decreases, like, Aaron is not playing nice. Maybe Aaron, like, increase this or decrease the speed of my brace action. That would be like a 2+ there. But I promise you at this point, shoot, doesn't matter. But yeah, luck increasing is okay. You know, it's a 0.25. You know, we can kind of use +1 terms. So the way I need to not take that, knowing this character only has 2 knowledge, but this is the last video for this character anyway, so shrug, right? But yeah, we can think. So what I mean by that is, if anyone's played really card games, whether they're roguelike card games like, we'll just name drop it, Slay the Spire, or just card games in general, whether it's Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, so on and so forth, you should understand what I mean when I mention +1 going -1, so on and so forth. Basically, you're usually looking to gain something. Oh, that's right, we have Earworm. We are slowly losing reason, but it's fine. So what I mean by that is, so say, I kind of indirectly mention it a lot of the time. So when I'm talking about encounters, so let's say on average you expect to take about 2 HP's worth of damage, whether it's 1 stamina, 1 reason, whether it's 2 stamina, whether it's 2 reason. In these cases, I think I have to feed this. Hold on. Yeah, I have to feed it. That's reason, by the way. I forgot you already lose reason. Maybe that's not worth it. Depending? It does less damage, right? I was told what happens when you feed the piano here, but we're just gonna step forward for a moment. I'll get back to the +1, -1, minus talk later, as we try to survive here. That's right, I need to be saving the strong attack for this turn, for Desperate Struggle turns. Otherwise, I think we'll just gamble here. Yeah. 70%-ish, maybe 80%. I'm ballparking it in my mind, but we can definitely throw the wooden bat. We need to anyway, and we need to throw the mask so we can deal enough damage. And we cross our fingers and pray. Okay, good. So what I mean by +1, -1 is, say, yeah, in World of Warfights you on average take 2 HP's worth of damage. So I explain what that means. And if you defeat an encounter quicker because maybe you upgraded a weapon or you have a better weapon, then you basically go negative or +2, because normally you expect to take 2 HP, but you didn't take any HP's worth, so all that HP you saved is +2. And that's not the exact, direct translation between, card games, any game that you would use this terminology with, but I think you understand what I'm getting at this point. Basically, you are doing better or worse. That's another way of paraphrasing things. Let's just take the Doom hit here, by the way. And so, when you think about whether going +1, -1, +2, plus whatever number you decide to use, I'm taking a bunch of reason damage, by the way. We're just gonna walk forward and hope. Then yeah, just know that what I essentially mean is that you're doing better or worse than you would normally do. Now you could put up, like, say, an objective number, like maybe you enter an encounter and you take 2 HP's worth of damage, so you're going -2, and you just use that terminology instead. Just making sure I don't die here. Should actually, I'm just gonna rest. Why risk this? Now we have fetid fumes, so I'm only gonna rest once. Thinking that I'm probably going to, I'm gambling here, but say if you enter an encounter and you one-shot it, then you go 0, right? You break even, whatever you want to call it. I know there's a specific phrase I'm forgetting at the moment. We can't brace here anyway, so we do our best. But say you enter an encounter and you have first aid and you one-shot it, then you go +2 because you healed 2 reason, if you heal 2 reason. But theoretically speaking, you should be healing reason when you have first aid with you, because you're most likely not at max reason. This is what I mean by going, +2, -2, -2, so on and so forth. Anywho. And now you know too, if you didn't already know that. But I highly recommend you just look up these things yourself because I have been known to. I know I've made kind of a. I interpreted it differently and told it to you right now in a different way. But hey, we don't want to lose 2 reason here, so we just keep going. 81% Doom, probably going into our last mystery. We also have a max threat level downtown that we keep visiting, but the patrols are already here. It's just the luck of the draw. So, could Ramen here for the purposes of leveling up quicker? I'm pretty sure I'm going to get level 3 even before the lighthouse, especially with a mystery level up. But the question is, do I need to level up faster? Probably not. So I'm just going to walk forward here. Yeah, we're definitely going to hit level 3. The real question there, if you want to go for Ramen ending A, or do the side quest for Ramen, is, yeah, 1, if you want to go for ending A, if I recall correctly, or B, well, kind of A.5 here is that if you have sailors, I would highly recommend you throw items away during sailors instead. But right after that is, yeah, whether or not I'm going crazy. I forgot what I was going to say. We have 9 funds, by the way. I really should grab a pack of cigarettes. I should also definitely visit the monument, but we'll see. So I want this monument to ask for funds. I'll give it about 2 tries. The first one we'll use. The second one we won't. So we try and live with Doom. And Aaron increases our Doom by 3 on top of the investigation Doom increase. So maybe we roll in 100 and feel good about ourselves. Nope, we can't pass any checks at all. All right, cross our fingers. Mansion event plus Aaron Doom decrease. No, just stamina loss and Doom. Cool. Doom increases. Instead, we rolled a 1. What a perfect way to end this video. But at least tested